tell whether X and Y have a positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation. First thing we want to do is draw the line of best fit. So it's not positive. Sorry, it's not negative. It's not positive. So this one has no correlation. Alright, let's look at number 2. Number 2, you can clearly see has a line that goes up like this. That is a positive correlation. And then last but not least, number 3, I would have to say it has somewhat of a negative correlation. Right, moving on. Here it says make a scatter plot. So these are ordered pair. And if x is negative 2, you go to negative 2, and then up to 4, and you put a dot. And then you go to negative 1, 2, and put a dot. And then you go to 0, 1, and you put a dot. And you go to 1, negative 2, so here's 1 down to negative 2, and you put a dot. And then 2, negative 1, and then 3, negative 2. And then we have to write an equation for the line of best fit. So first of all, we have to see if we have a line. So let's draw our line, and it's going to be negative. And we are going to use the point. Now you get to pick the points. I'm going to pick the points. Negative 1, 2, and the point, I don't know. I'm also going to pick the point 2, and the point 2, negative 1. So first you're going to find your slope. So you're going to say negative 1 minus 2 over 2 minus negative 1. Now remember, there's a line here for slope, and you are going to get you're going to get this to equal, you're going to get this to equal negative 3 over positive 3, which is just going to give you, in the end, it's just going to give you a negative 1. Move that up here. That's what our slope is. Just is going to equal a negative 1. So then you say y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1, and you fill in. Now remember, this has a 1 by it, and this has a 1 by it. So you're going to use your first point. We're going to say y minus 2 equals my negative 1 for my slope times x minus a negative 1, which is simply going to make this a positive in here, and that's going to give you y minus 2 equals negative 1x. Now your negative 1 times your positive 1 is going to give you a negative 1. 2 to both sides to leave you with y equals negative 1x. And this is your equation, your line of best fit. We are going to plot these again. So 0, negative 4, make a point, and 0, negative 3, and a half, and negative 1 and a half, straight in the middle of this one. Not perfect, there it is. And then 1 and a half, and 1 up, and 2 and 3, and 4, and 1, 2 and a half. So I would have to say this is somewhat of a positive correlation. I didn't like that point, I'm going to get rid of it. Put this point back in. Somewhat of a positive correlation, and so we have to find the line of best fit. But if we were finding a positive correlation, it would look somewhat like this. So I am just going to use the point 2, 3, and the point, I don't know, 0, negative 3, to find all the things I need. So first thing is our slope. And that's going to give me negative 3 minus 3. And here we're going to have a 0 minus 2, which is going to equal negative 6 over negative 2. Which is simply going to equal 3. So our slope is 3. You have to fill in your equation. Y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Remember where our 1's are. Here and here. So you're going to get, using the first point, y minus 3 y minus 3 equals 3 times x minus 2. We're going to distribute to get y minus 3 equals 3x minus 6. So I'm going to add this 3 to both sides. And our equation is y equals 3x plus 3. This is your equation. Line of best fit.